Hello, hello, hello world. It's your hair transplant host, James, back in old Blighty, and all the better for it, I'll have you know. So I do firstly just want to apologise for the state of the last part of the last video. I really thought I had time to follow up, but when I got back to the hotel, I had to pack and I had to get everything ready for the flight. So time crept away, and before I knew it, I had no time. Once I was out of the hotel room, I didn't really have anywhere that I could film, and there was nowhere that I could set up the equipment, so I just had to improvise, and unfortunately that improvisation wasn't very good. So it turned out to be a GoPro in the back of the taxi on the way to the airport, and I'm really sorry that the quality was so bad. But I am now going to try much harder with the quality of my videos in future. It's just that I've got so many ideas at the moment and I'm on a real creative roll with all of this, so I just want to keep that momentum flowing while the going is good. But if you've got any ideas for content that you'd like me to cover, then fire them over to me. I'd love to hear them. First things first is to give you a look at my donor site now that the bandages are off. I know I didn't do that yesterday, so now would be a perfect time to actually look at that. Let's just take this off very carefully. Oh, probably have to give that a wash as well. It's quite crusty. Also, I had to keep peeling it off the back of my head yesterday because it just kept sticking, so that was really awkward. So there is my donor site. I hope it's looking good. The first time I'm going to see this is when I upload this video. Let me know what you think. Okay, so the swelling on my head is real. That's crazy. It's insane. My head feels massive. I look like one of those aliens from Mars Attacks. Or like Jeff Bezos from South Park. Perhaps you should subscribe to my channel, or I will remain unfulfilled. Okay, anyway, yeah, so the swelling is quite serious at the moment, and it definitely feels quite swollen. I have taken my anti-inflammatories today, and I've got another 2 days, I think, before I have to stop them. So hopefully the swelling will go down over the next couple of days before I have to return to work. But this could also be due to the fact that I was traveling back home most of yesterday, and I didn't take the sweatband off for 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 21 hours. So I guess that's sufficient time to restrict the blood flow to my head and probably make the swelling worse. They did say not to keep the headband on all the time and to take it off when you go to sleep as well. I'll just keep massaging my head and hopefully it's gonna disperse some of that swelling like they said. Oh. But I guess on the plus side, I was sat upright through every mode of transport that I had. I didn't really get the chance to lie down or even sleep that much, but I am really looking forward to my own bed tonight. Anyway, 48 hours has now passed since my surgery, so I can give my head the first wash with the medical products that they gave me in the goodie bag. And honestly, I just can't wait to be clean. I'm feeling major grotty, and I'm also starting to really feel the itch on the front. They said you'd feel it on the back, but I really feel it on the front. So this video today is going to be my first experience of washing both of the sites, whilst I also familiarise myself with the process of doing it. And this means that you can learn from me or learn from my mistakes. Or if you want to hear it from the pros, Elit Hair Transplant do have an instructional video that's available on YouTube. It's presented by the man himself, Dr. Bowie, and I'll post the link down below. But I'm going to follow the instructions that they gave me in the goodie bag and also what they discussed with me during the consultation as well. So first things first, all about hygiene. I need to wash my hands. Or actually, better still, let's get really professional on it. Okay, so here are the products that they provided to me. So there's a shampoo and a lotion. 2 stages to this process. The first one is to apply the lotion and the second is to apply the shampoo. And this is also to be done to both sites as well. So I have the transplanted area and then also the donor site. Step 1, firstly we must apply the lotion on the implanted area through soft dabs. Important, the lotion shouldn't be rubbed on the head, only dab. Else it could be possible that the implanted grafts get rubbed off. No thanks. The lotion must be kept on the head for 20 minutes, then you can start to wash it off with lukewarm water from the front backwards. Okay. Dripping. It dabs the lotion on its skin. It does though whenever it is told. It's the first time I've touched it and it just feels really strange. It feels like I've got a tortoise shell on my head. I don't know if I'm using too much or too little. They just said to completely cover it, so I'm just going to give it a really good going over for the first time. Okay, I think that's good. It waits for 20 minutes. It puts the lotion in the basket or else it gets the hose again. Okay, I'm done with the quotes, honestly. Okay, we wait for 20 minutes now. Hey Google, set a timer for 20 minutes. Cool. Okay, so while we wait for that to do its thing, I need to rinse front to back. It's not recommended to use a shower head or a tap or a hose. What they recommended is to use a spray bottle. So I've got this cheap spray bottle. It's only ever had water in it because I don't want any chemicals or nasties being introduced to my surgery site. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill it with some warm water. Pump it up. Definitely working its magic. I look like a bad pizza. 1 minute. Okay, so that's time. So let's take it off. Let's hope this setup works. Lie my head back. Is this working? I don't know. It's really awkward. It's working. I don't know. Maybe if I just do it this way instead. It's all running in my eyes. It's about the only way that I can see if it's coming off or not. Man, it's on there pretty tough. Yeah, if anybody's got any better ways to do this, then I'd love to hear them. It's coming off, slowly but surely. Maybe if I adjust the nozzle. That's it. I got it. I think I got myself a technique. I can't see, but I think I've got a technique. I think I'm going to have to get up early for work if I'm going to do this every morning. Whew. Okay, so that's most of it off. Dr. Bowie also advised through the translator that because I've got quite a clotty, scabby patch right here, that I should probably repeat this process with the lotion again for another 10 minutes on this area. So that's what I'm going to do now. Again. Oh, it tastes horrible. Don't eat it. Dabbing, 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 dabbing. Well, it's coming off pink, so it's definitely taking the blood off. Hey Google, set a timer for 10 minutes. Okay, that's 10 minutes. And as you can see, it's kind of starting to dribble a little bit, but it's definitely pink, so I think it's definitely taking it off. More spray. It's just so strange that I can't really feel the front of my head. Is that normal? They're so tough. I don't really want to agitate it anymore. Okay, so now for the shampoo. After you've washed with the lotion, we'll continue with the shampoo. The special shampoo is in a practical packaging and comes out as a foam from the bottle. This foam should be applied carefully on the implanted area. The shampoo shouldn't be applied through a massage, else the implanted grafts could fall off. The special shampoo should be kept on the head for 3 up to 5 minutes. Then you can wash it out with lukewarm water in the direction of the natural hair growth. Okay. Good covering on it. Okay, that's good. 5 minutes, starting now. Oh, this one's definitely tingly. Tingle. And that's going pink as well. That's good though, I guess. What's in this? Benzoic acid, dihydroacetic acid, chlorhexidine. Okay, so that's probably what's going to be breaking down all of the scabs on my head and causing that tingliness, which is really tingly now. Looks like it's getting less foamy as time's going by. Okay, that's 5 minutes, so let's get this off. Come on, James, you can do it. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Now to dry the head. To dry your head, you should only use normal tissues. Towels made of cotton aren't suitable due to their structure. The implanted area should be should be dried carefully with soft dabs. I haven't got any kitchen towels, so I have to just use toilet paper, but it's the absorbent kind, so it should be okay. Ew, that's good though, it looks like it's getting it off. Oh, it feels so much cleaner already. Just do my face as well. Okay, that's miles better. So that's that one out of the way. The donor area needs some special treatments as well. At first you have to wash it with the special shampoo for 2 to 3 minutes. You can do that with rubbings, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, my donor area really doesn't feel that sensitive. Like, when they first took it off, it was really sensitive, but I guess it's just because it hadn't been exposed to the air for so long. Shampoo. Just, oh, it feels good. Feels like I'm getting it. It's just an awkward place. If I had somebody else to help, then that would be good. 2 to 3 minutes for that area. I should have timed the whole process so that I know how early I have to get up for work. Learning curves. Okay, I think that's about 2 to 3 minutes now, so I'm gonna... That's quite sore, but then that would make sense. There are holes in the back of my head. All that grime coming off. Yeah, I'd probably advise not wearing clothes doing this as well. Okay, has that got it? It looks like it's got most of it. Give that dry as well. I'm just going to lightly rub it dry, but maybe not too much because tissue paper. I don't want flecks of tissue paper on the back of my scalp where I can't see them, like a bad papier-mâché. Okay, that's good. Now the instructions say the lotion should be applied. Keep it there for 10 minutes. Back to the lotion, and you know the big dollop's right. Google, set a timer for another 10 minutes. Don't shush me. She's playing up today. Do as you're told, machine. It doesn't say whether to wash it off, but I'm assuming that you do have to wash the lotion off. These steps must be repeated for 10 days, once per day. The only difference to the first hair wash, which is what I've just done, is that you'll only need to keep the lotion on the implanted area for 20 minutes instead of 40 minutes. Okay, so I'll be putting it on for 40 minutes every other day. Oh, that's even longer for me to get up for work now. Damn. The crusts that will appear will fall off from alone. The crusts that will appear will fall off from alone. If they don't, you have to clean them on your own. Under no circumstances you should scrape them off. It's better to rub them off softly, no comment, from the front backwards. After 15 days, all crusts need to be cleaned, else the implanted grafts could die out. And so it also says that I have to take a break after my 10 days, and that's for 2 days. This is to allow drying of the sites and also for the crusts to form on the front, and that's so that they can be removed on the 13th day. And on the 13th day, thou crusts shall be removed. And maybe, like I said a little bit earlier, if you're experienced in this, let me know if you've got any tips at all, because I'm completely new to this, so I'm not sure whether I'm making a total botch job of it. Additionally, if you're all new to this, then let me be your guide and don't make the same mistakes that I'm making. Look to the comments for the wise ones. But comments or questions either way will be much appreciated, and I'll look to get back to you as soon as possible. 5 minutes. Might as well give my face a good cleanse while I'm in the moment. Oh, it feels so good to be clean. Spending so long on public transport was just a nightmare. Cleanse, exfoliate, and moisturize. Face massage. Oh, that's better. Okay, let's get it off. Let's get it off. Toilette roll. Oh, yeah, some parts are really tender. But overall, I've really not felt that much pain. I'm really surprised by it. Okay. So that was that. Easy, right? It's going to be a long, drawn-out process, but at least I've only got to do that for 10 days. I can deal with that. And I just really can't wait to start seeing some results showing. I can already see like the hair follicles, like some of them I can see sticking out when I look a certain way. That's my video on washing your donor site and also your transplant site. As I've said throughout the video, if you've got any tips, I'd really love to hear them. I think now I'm gonna go for a proper shower, freshen up after that grimy travel back home. But I am so glad to be back, and I'm so glad to be carrying on this content and also finding a new vibe for life at the moment and being able to publish this stuff with some enjoyment. I'm really enjoying putting this content out at the moment, so if you're enjoying it, then your input really helps me to carry on doing this material. So I'd love to hear from you. If you've got anything to say, then let me know. For now, that's everything. The doctor has left the building. See you soon, guys.